And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program. And I'm refactoring a little bit here. Trying to eke out a little bit more production. So what I did up here, we weren't using any of this iron right here. Well, at least we weren't before. But we have lots of other places that we can feed iron into the system. I wanted to expand. You know, I'm trying to get an expansion of components, trying to work out pushing as much of this as possible so we can add more launchers. More launchers mean we can do things faster, and that's what I'm wanting to do. And this line is really not being tapped out too much here, and so I've added some more crafters since we are now mining a lot of this spiniform crystal. I expanded this, basically filled this out. Not sure what our production is right now because we have a lot of stuff going into this system over here. We're gonna have to keep a close eye as I expand on this to make sure that we are feeding enough of that stuff into this area. But we have the ability to squeeze in a couple of these in each one of these areas. I think that works. Yeah. Maximize my production. And I just need to make sure, yeah, see the crystal here is going to be hurting for a while until they completely fill up. And hopefully, well, yeah, it looks like I might need to supplement that a little bit. What is it trying to get? It's trying to get to 20. I'm not sure if that's going to make it. What we could do, I mean, we have basically two lines going in here. I split this around so if one belt gets saturated, it doesn't hurt anything. But what we could do is find a way to sneak in another set of these. I think the alloy is fine. The silicon is fine because it's just one a piece. Yep, so we got to come over here and bring down another line. We're gonna come up and over. How does this line up here? Up and over that. Skim along the edge. Now this is going to be a little gnarly. Like that. I just discovered that you can hit shift and it won't try to, like, if you have a one that's leveled up like that and you need to match it, right? But you want to go over it, you just hit shift. That's a nice feature that I just discovered. Yay! I do like finding little quality of life features like that. Okay, so these guys, we want to maximum throughput. There we go. Keeping this maxed out. Now, that should really start ramping up the production of our frame material, which we can then transfer directly into this stuff. So, no, I didn't want bad game. Let's just connect those. Why not? You know we have a lot of processors. I think that's good there. Okay, so that's really going to start taxing our system. And if we really have to, we could find a way. I guess up here we could increase that production even more and route the input right into here. Which means this which is our alloy needs to be run a little bit further afield. Wow, I clicked. I know I clicked. We need to dial that back. There. And that should help. And I got plenty of room to expand, but I first upgraded all the smelters. So rather than expanding the Mark 1s, I just upgraded to Mark 2s and basically doubled the output without, you know, using up more room. And let's make sure none of these are in bad way. Ooh, look at that. We've got maximum. Look at that. That backed up on that belt. Nice. So there's actually a little bit more that we can build there. The thing I'm worried most about are the deuterium fuel rods. Those are not so expandable right now. Our deuterium levels are pretty abysmal at the moment. So if we look at our production, you can see in 1 minute we're at a 480. Consumption is way, way higher than that, though. I don't know where it's going to even itself out. You can see the difference in consumption here. I basically doubled the amount of consumption. Frame components, I know we're net positive on that. And look at that, we're net positive on rockets again. So, frame material is what we need to upgrade. So, 1, 2, oh. Yeah. That's gonna really make it hard to upgrade. We should be losing. Yeah, they're definitely going down. But we can increase this. that settle in. If need be, we could flip this around and add one to this side. Like this. Like right there. But I don't know how much excess production we have. And then the frame material. I mean, these are not complex to build, but wow, do they take a lot of materials. So one part of me wants to, instead of using this style power, use this style power. And then I can take all the power poles off up there. So let's, really quick, put that there. Put that one there. That encompasses that whole entire production. Now, go away. This one might, yeah, there's a couple over here on this side that are a little wonky. But this should allow us to flip this around and basically create a whole nother set. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Beautiful. How nice is that? And then we can just slap one in on this side. Okay. Now we need to stop this right here. As far as that needs to go. We have so many pulling off of that right now that that full line is all we can manage. And it's a little spits and starts there, which is good. I think we're doing fine on the alloy. Pretty good there. And what is our production looking like? Ooh, ramped back up again. Excellent. Dyson Sphere components ramped back up again. So we've got a net positive on those. We can increase this production over here. I'm gonna cut these off. And the fuel rods, just put into my system there. Because I would like to get more launchers going. $10 minutes, not really reliable, as you can see. You need to wait 10 minutes without changing any production values in order for that to be accurate. Alright, so the 1 minute is telling us we have quite a lot of frame materials going, but what's our nanotube situation? Nanotubes. Oh yeah, we need way more production of nanotubes. So we're kind of at the limit over here. Both in time and space. I do like this setup though. I think this worked out really, really well. So we need to find another spot. Another relatively blank spot, which I don't know. Ooh, we got one over here. There's definitely a spot right over here. So let's fly over here. Nice area for some production. So, do we have... let's see. Let's do a transportation. Interstellar. Another grabber for... kind of want to be in the middle. Oh, yeah, see, there's this. How about right in the middle? Not sure how much more production I'm going to get out of these lines. I'd probably end up going to a different planet, because these are basically iron and copper. That's all these things take. Iron and copper. In large amounts, but still, just iron and copper. So this is going to be that spiniform stuff. We're going to increase that. Lower that. Increase the amount of ships that we have in there. Okay. Now, production chemical plants. And carbon nanotubes. So, if we're going to try to max this out, let's go down with the finished product, and then we're going to want a thing here. Nope, that's the wrong angle for that. So this is going to be the supply, like so. Okay, so this one is going to be taking off here and putting on there. And then you gotta sort of set this up manually at first. Can I like... I know there's like a shift copy of a recipe. There's got to be a recipe copy mode. I've seen people do it. I know you can copy the rest, you know, you can copy the building, but I have to set these manually. Okay, so output on this side, input there. And then we want what? 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is another output. Okay. So this should rotate up to here. And let's put it down here. Now, output, input. Input, output. Are those going the right way? I have a feeling they're not going the right way. I just have a sinking feeling. Input, output. So one is on the bottom side, the other is on the top side. Same with over here. Now power. I mean, I guess you could fudge it and do something like this. as long as that doesn't interfere. Okay, that's our pattern. So if we know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one there, so the fifth one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that goes up. That goes down. And that should give me a good, no, I want it, there we go. Splitter, line those up. So how many of these can we make? 2 every 4 seconds. That's what we're going to consume. So that's 1 every 2 seconds. So we can do 60 of these guys on one line. $60 of them. That's a pretty decent amount. Okay, so let's get you. And of course, I'm not going to be able to go all the way down. I'm giving myself plenty of space. So 60 would be 15 across, 2 deep. Or 10 across, 3 deep on each side. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do 3 deep. Well, we might be able to do it here. And we'd be able to do it here. So I think, yeah, 10 across, 3 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then one more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10. And I'll trim the belts later. Once I know what the spacing is going to be like. You want to get the belts in first. So all your inserters, sorters make it work. Okay, so we remember we gotta offset every one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm going to have to craft some more of these. Oh man, I can't make any of them. I need some glass. Glass. Where am I making glass at? I know I'm making it somewhere over here. There's some. Craft. There we go. Problem solved. Where was I working again? There they are. I knew I'd find them. Okay, so power-wise, it would be nice to not have to do these shenanigans here. Yeah, literally, they would have to be... like that. And then I don't know how we're going to power these up here. We're going to have to leave a gap after, I think, if we do like one here, okay, we're going to need to leave a couple gap. For power. So let's get these in and then we'll see if that's going to work. Okay. Now, I keep hitting C to craft. I play way too many games where C is actually craft. Really? I needed those things? You should have lots of those things around here. So, satellite, I don't think this is going to be big enough. Yeah, definitely not big enough. But we should be able. Oh yeah, right there. With one right there. Any blinkiness? I don't see any blinkies in there, so that's good. I like when stuff works out. Okay, so these, same deal. Every other one. And then a gap of 2. Like so. And now these should fit right in. Much cleaner setup. Okay, so these here can be trimmed. These are the supply, and we don't need those anymore. These can be trimmed. Now, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 are going to be one line. Right? And then 3 are going to be another line. There we go. Oh yeah, we got power. We need to do power. All right. This might might be too much. All right, we've got some power juice going in there now. There we we go. And now we've got a whole nother set. Where in the world are these going to go? They're going to go over here, but can we deliver them? Or is that just too much? Can't deliver them here. What is... Okay, those are the outputs. Are we still... net positive on that? It looks like we are. They've definitely settled down. Okay. But we are going to run out, obviously, of nanotubes very, very soon. And this is full. We can't increase our supply of that. So what we're going to have to do is bring them in as best we can. Because if I'm going to add more launchers here, I want to be able to do so and not interrupt this process. Okay. That's something we can manage. I want to sneak under here. Use this spot. Right in there. This is a lot of belt. How much more belt do I have? Okay, and then this one. We're going to go up to here. And then up. And then in. Just in time, we are run out. Let's see. We're going to go here, up. Let's go up. Bingo. Keeping those full. Using every bit of resources that we can possibly manage. Okay, I think we're good, unless of course nanotubes are. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. All right. That takes care of the frames, which I think we're now keeping up on Dyson components. the deuterium fuel rods, that is another problem. But first, let's get some more rockets. Possibly right there. So 1, 2, 3, right there. I mean, I know we probably don't have enough production to keep all of these running. Probably not. But now I can add more rockets and things and stuff. So we need to work on deuterium fuel rods, and I don't really know, unless we go to a planet and do a an oil fractionator, obscene amount of fractionators, just unbelievable. It's going to consume a lot of hydrogen. We can always try, the guaranteed way of getting deuterium, and that's using which recipe is it? It's the fractionator. There's like a 1% chance, and then there's another one, deuterium. It says fractionator, but I think I want to say it's like it's a particle collider. I think you have to use that, and it's a 2-to-1 ratio, but it uses a vast amount of hydrogen. And granted, we have a lot of hydrogen, but I think we're gonna have to go to that other planet that we're getting a lot of the hydrogen from. Man, which one is it? This one, I think, over here. Yeah. Put down a bunch more hydrogen pullers and then use one of the planets that's there as just fractionation. Just all of the hydrogen that we can get from one of those gas giants, and just turn it all into deuterium using fractionators. So I'm gonna need a lot of material. I will gather ample amounts of materials in between episodes here, and then we will be able to actually go out and do that. So you got a lot of foundations and fractionators and solar panels. Look at that, we've got these. Holy moly, yeah, we've got plenty of those. That's what I love about automation, is you set up a system, you leave, and you come back, and it's just glorious. Now, I set up solar panels around here somewhere. I just can't remember where I set them up at. There's stuff just strewn out all over. Anyway, yeah, I'll track everything down. There they are. Lots of solar panels. Yeah, and then we'll pick it up next time at the other system, and set up a massive fractionation setup. Ooh, we are low on graphite. Interesting. All right, well, enough delay. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.